if you're seeing this right now, I am in need of some advice. Here's the situation. There's this girl that I've really liked since 2022, right? And if you ask me to describe her, I would just say she's the most good looking, gorgeous, kind hearted person I've ever met. She's literally an angel. When I first saw her, I just don't think I've ever felt that way for anyone ever. And it was so weird that I looked at her hair, her smile, her skin tone, everything about her is, I don't know, perfect, you know. So I met her in 2022, I think, and I just kept on seeing her. We never talked, and she's definitely out of my league. And I just didn't even know what I would say if I ever had to like walk up to her until 2023 last year. A friend of mine invited me to an event. I went there, and boom, this girl is there just seated in this blue psychedelic light, and I was like, oh, what? I started trembling, right? Like I got so nervous because at parties I'm really weird. Like if I don't drink most of the time when I'm at a party, and so I just sat there. I was being awkward, and luckily there was like a lot of my friends there. I started drinking, and I saw her. There were like a lot of Africans, and she's Indian, and so when I saw this girl, I was like, hey, I just need to take my chances right now. Life is too short to not ask out this beautiful black, no brown Indian girl. Dude, she's the prettiest. Like we have photos together actually. So that day I talked to her and I saw her walking out of the party. I was like, hey, are you leaving already? I just rushed to her. I was like, no way, I'm letting this good opportunity just go to waste. So I was like, hey, are you leaving already? And she was like, no, 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 I'm just going to smoke. Like, I'm just going to, I was like, let me join you. At this point, I smoke maybe once a year, and it's always because of a girl. Like always because of a girl. So like I went outside with her. I was like, "Do you want a cigarette?" I was like, "Yeah, this is my crush. She's offering me a cigarette. There's no way I'm turning it down." So uh we started smoking. Okay, like we started smoking, and we were talking. I don't know what we were saying. We were there for like 10, 15 minutes. It was nice. And after we went back, we kind of like formed a pact because I was the only one who felt out of place, and she was the only one who was, like we felt like third parties, so to say. We ended up walking home together. We talked after that day. I think that was pretty much it. Like that's it. Until last year. Last year. This was I think in 2022 or 2023. I don't know. I met her in 2022, but we talked I think last year, yeah. Not until a few days ago when this same friend invited me to another event. She got married. I pull up and the table that I was sat at, this girl is there. Oh, so what happened was but so we have like a little because of that history. Like we talked, but it just felt like I messed things up. Like I just didn't have good game. That's what I thought. And so when I went there, I just didn't want to make it seem like I was, I just didn't want to feel like because of our history, like I would act some sort of way or give her extra attention or anything. I was just there. I was having a good time. I was in fact drinking. And I got there, dude. This the reason why I like this girl so much is that the first time she just it's like when I'm around, like when I was around that day after we smoked together, she started taking care of me. Like, do you need anything? Do you want this? We started together. I'm here. She comes, and that day when I went, I was like, damn, I need something to drink. Oh, here, like, let me get you something. Let me pour you a drink, dude. The sexual tension. The sexual tension in that room was just crazy. Like, I gave her my glass and our hands are touching. Maybe I was overthinking some of this stuff, right? But like, she looked at me like, I'm looking at her. She's getting my glass. She pours me some wine, and I get up. I say thank you. I sit back down. We look at each other, and for me, at this point, I was honestly not thinking of it in any way, but I knew it was like weird. Like, okay, no, I wasn't thinking of it in any way because I just didn't want to like make myself believe things that did not exist, right? Wait, let me see if my phone is recording. Okay, yeah. So I ended up feeling like, nah, this wine won't do. I took two shots of I don't know what drink that was, but it was vodka. Damn, that was strong. Like three shots. I just took three shots. That's the only beer I had that night. But I ended up waking up with like a hangover, which was so crazy. So this entire night, I just was having time. Like when I'm drunk, I just live a life where I don't have ADHD, I don't have procrastination, I don't have anxiety. I'm just this person who sees somebody and just says, "Hi, how are you doing? You look pretty, you look good. Hey man, your suit is nice." I'm just that guy. And I had the best time because unlike when I'm sober, my life sucks. I don't know how to talk to people. But when I'm drunk, I actually have just the best energy ever. I actually get surprised as to why people love me so much when I'm drunk, and that's just made me believe that it's all in my head. But what I'm trying to say right now is, so I, so the advice that I need right now is that day this girl took care of me because I got too drunk out of three shots. I know it's hard to believe, but I don't drink, so that was just way too much for me, right? Oh, the sun is up. So this girl's I didn't even after when I got drunk, I didn't try to do anything like talk to her or whatever. I don't even think I ever initiated anything. But I lost my phone and she's like, "Hey, where's your phone? I actually have your number." I was like, "Oh yeah." She started calling me. She was looking for it. She's just dude, if you ever need a woman to take care of you, that is how I feel like I would really appreciate to be taken care of. She's so invested. Dude, I get to the car, she opens my door. I was like, come on, come on. Are you trying to make me fall in love with you, right? So what I'm trying to say is this girl is someone who, like, after that night, we talked a little bit. I asked her, like, hey, after like I got home, we live in different places now. I was like, would you want to go for a walk? Like, I don't want to sleep. She says, no, I'm off to bed. But we started talking and it was a fun conversation until I blacked out and I just haven't replied even now. So I've been thinking about this girl since yesterday and I was like, I won't stop thinking about her until I just finally get to ask her out. I want to ask her out and just finally know whether or not like I just don't want to think about it anymore. But I need your advice in terms of like what should I do exactly? Like what this girl is I have a thing for having people like me and then just messing up. That's the thing that I'm mostly scared of. I've had a number of people that just, we have good chemistry, but then I don't know what I do wrong. And this is something that I feel like I can't afford to mess it up. Like, I just don't want to mess anything up. She's literally the most amazing, prettiest girl I've ever met. She's so down to earth. She opened my door when I was coming down. She's like, are you like, let me get the door for you. Like, let me get the door for you. I was like, hey, yeah, sure. And she opened my door when I was drunk. I just walked out. I don't remember like what even happened. Oh shit. Ah, yes, still recording. I don't really remember what happened after that, but like I just walked out and just came into the dormitory and just, like nothing. I didn't even say goodbye, which was something that I only realized when like the following day when I was like, like up and stuff. So I have an idea for a date. I haven't texted her yet, and I'm broke right now, but I have an idea for a date. I am planning to text her something like this. The only two times we've ever met, we were both drunk, and I was kind of wondering if and I'm kind of uh, anxious to experience uh, your company with both of us being sober, like something like that. It's not perfect, but it's something that we can start with, right? So that is what I'm thinking of, and then I want to say something like I have a plan, like an idea for a date. You just have to trust me, and that idea is a gun range. Like I've never shot a gun before, but it's something I've been thinking a lot about, and I'm like, how about? I don't think she's done that as well, which is why it would be so perfect because I don't know if she would. I think it's a good, interesting date. We'd get to talk on the way there because it's like 4 kilometers away from where I live, and I've just looked up everything. So as long as she doesn't have to say yes, but I think the most important thing for me is to just try and not ever wonder about what would have happened. Yeah. So the advice that I need right now, like, what would you guys advise me in terms of just just getting out there to ask her. I'm not going to do this until I have money. So hopefully I'll have some feedback by then. Let me check. Oh yeah, I'll have some feedback by then. If you're seeing this, I just need your help right now. Like, just give me some advice. Like, I am begging. Like, I'm begging you. What should I say? Like, should I take her to a different date instead? What do you guys think? Just let me know.